in a perfect world, we'd all be able to eat healthy home-cooked meals for every meal, but unfortunately that's not the case today. With our busy schedules, it's tough for us to always eat healthy meals from home, so a lot of times we have to go get fast food. So how can you eat low-carb fast food when you're on the go without adding on too many calories, too many carbs, so that you're keeping your weight in check? Well, I have 4 tips for you today that we're going to go through so that you can learn these tips for low-carb fast food. The first one I want to talk about is bread. Bread is almost on everything that you get at fast food. There's so many options with buns and sandwich rolls and wraps and that kind of thing that add extra carbs. So what you can do is start by cutting out those that bread. What you can do, order your sandwich, whether it's a chicken sandwich or a hamburger. Ask for it without the bun. That way you'll just get the burger, the lettuce, the tomato, whatever comes on the sandwich, but without that extra carbs. So just make sure you get a knife and a fork so that you can cut it up and eat it. The next thing I want to focus on is salads. Now, maybe instead of taking the bun off, you just want to get a salad instead. So right there, you don't have any bread to worry about. But there is a few carb options that do come on salads that you do need to be careful of. A big one is croutons or other things that are added onto the top that are carb-based. Get those croutons, just have them removed, or you can pick them off easily yourself. Instead of croutons, things like seeds or nuts, a lot of salads will come with walnuts or pecans or that kind of thing on there. Those are great options, very low carb, healthy, nutritious foods. So eating those instead of eating those croutons. The other thing you got to be careful of is the salad dressings. Oftentimes, the dressings, even though they're light, will have a bunch of carbs in them, like a bunch of sugar. So make sure you read the package and just put on enough, just put on what you need to get by. Don't load it up with salad dressing. So again, that's another area to be careful of. The next thing is the sugary drinks, the sodas, the lemonades, the sweet tea. All those things are great, but they're going to add a lot of sugar, a lot of calories to your diet. So if you want to stay low carb, make sure you're cutting those out. What you can do instead is opt for the water. A lot of restaurants now will have bottled water. Or you can just get a Diet Coke or opt for something like a tea without any added sugar, so unsweetened tea or drinks that are sugar-free. And just because your meal comes with it doesn't mean you have to get a soda. You can choose one of these other options instead. And the last thing is just nix the desserts. Most fast food restaurants have some kind of dessert, whether it's an apple pie from McDonald's or Cinnabon cinnamon roll or the Sonic Blast. Those kinds of things are adding tons and tons of sugar. I mean, Sonic Blast can have upwards of 100 grams of carbs, which is just a ton of carbs. So you want to cut that out completely. Just ignore it from your diet. I mean, many of you already feel guilty when you're eating those things anyways, so why would you add it onto your meal anyways? So again, cutting out the sugar is easy to do just with these few different steps. Cutting out that bread, ditching those sugary drinks, watching what you're putting on your salads and your other foods as well, and just cut out that dessert and you'll be on your way to a low-carb fast food diet.